Yeah, we're gonna do our first Bible video, aren't we?
Okay.
Yeah, we might as well jump into it. I mean, the first video was kind of off topic, but that was just introducing, who we are. But right now, we don't want to get copyrighted. We're trying to find videos that we can do without getting copywritten. So right now, we're gonna do the Bible, the Holy Bible.
The Holy Bible.
We're gonna react to the Bible.
To the Bible.
The Bible.
We said the Bible,
the
you
Bible.
guys.
The
We did
Holy,
say the Bible.
Holy.
The Holy Bible.
Oh.
King James, all that.
Yeah, we're gonna throw some other videos in there in between, but for the most part, we're gonna be reacting to the Bible.
Open your books to Genesis chapter 1.
Yeah. Drum roll, please. It's on Tasha. She going first. She's going first. So open up your books to Genesis 1, chapter 1. And if we have any questions, we're going to ask some questions because me and your girl right here trying to get our souls saved.
Yeah.
We don't want to go to hell. Yeah. I don't want to go to hell. I know it's hot. It's going to burn out my edges. You know what I'm saying? I know it's hot and humid. Hot, hazy, and humid.
So we're going to be reading Bible verses. Like she said, we're going to be going through the whole Bible. Now, our channel is no shade, right? We still going to be throwing a little shade, just a little bit.
No, we're not.
Just a little bit.
No shade.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit.
A little junkie Joe guy has a sense of humor where you think we get it from.
Right. Yeah, our God has
It's not going to be insulting shade. It's going to be funny shade.
Well, it depends on what your definition is.
So don't get all your panties in a bunch.
Don't get your panties in a bunch. You heard her.
Pull them out.
And I just want to say, don't pay attention to this light.
Yeah, it's the sun.
Here, we try to void it out, block it out. It's not working. It's the sun. It's not even that bright when we look at it. It's crazy. It's crazy. All right. Well, without further ado, let's get into it.
Let's get it started. Hey. Okay. We are starting with Genesis chapter 1, verse 1. 1 through 5 is what I'm about to read. So, in the beginning, God created the heaven and the earth. And the earth was without form and void, and darkness was upon the face of the deep. And the Spirit of God moved upon the face of the waters. And God said, "Let there be light." And there was light. So y'all see it? Yeah, wait a minute, right there. Come back. So right there. Y'all see it, right?
Oh, he said, "Let there be light." Look at the light.
Yeah.
Look at the light.
That's why it's there. Okay. And God called the light day, and the darkness he called night. And the evening and the morning were the first day. Okay.
Wait a minute. No shade, though. No shade. But so in verse 5, it said God called the light day and the darkness he called night. And there was evening and there was morning the first day. So, does your day start in the evening? Like, it says that the evening, so was the first, the evening and the morning was the first day. So does that mean the evening is what starts your day? Question.
Right, good question. What do y'all think?
You got the answer, comment below. Or if you think
you have an opinion, comment below.
Make it make sense. Okay, I ain't trying to throw no shade, but make it make sense. So don't come on here talking craziness, because we're gonna you know what I'm saying? Just go we're gonna read that answer like Don't do it. Alright. So we're gonna start off with verse 6. And God said, "Let there be a vault between the waters to separate water from water." So God made the vault and separated water under the vault from water above it, and it was God. So God called the vault the sky, and there was evening and there was morning the second day. Here we go again with the evening and the morning being the second day.
About night though, so it's evening the night. Like I'm lost.
So is the evening like 1 o'clock to like 4 o'clock in the morning? It's dark.
It is dark.
And another thing, I got another question. Your girl confused. Like, where's the wick at?
Oh,
I'm looking for the wick. If you don't know what a wick is, watch our first video. It's gonna be somewhere around here. Here, here, or here. As soon as we figure that out. Okay? So, my question is, the vault. Okay, so in verse 6, he said, now some Bible says firmament.
yeah.
I never heard the word firmament until I read the Bible. I never heard it in a sentence. I never heard it in a question. I never heard it in a statement. But some Bible says firmament. So obviously firmament and vault means sky, right? We got that understanding. Yes. That's what it said. The firmament or the vault is the sky. My question is, it says, let there be a vault between the waters, separating, let's see where we at. So God made the vault and separated water under the vault and water above the vault. So that means this is the vault. There's water under it and there's water on top of it, right?
Yep.
So we're underwater. Like it says the sky is the vault, which has water on top of it and has water below it.
Yeah. So we're between water.
We're in the middle of the water.
Is that right? Is that why he split the Red Sea?
Question.
Because he did split it.
He did.
We was running. We was in Egypt and we was running from, I forget who we was running from, but we was running.
We was running from the Egyptians, actually.
And we came to the river and he split the Red Sea.
That was not Abraham. What was his name?
Was it Moses?
It was Moses. It was Moses. But my thing is, so what this is insinuating is that we're underwater. He put a vault in the midst of the waters. He separated the waters above and the waters below.
So that means this is the sky, is water under and above.
This is the vault.
That's why the sky's so blue? Because we're looking at water?
Wow.
That would make sense.
I mean, our bodies are 80% water.
Yeah.
The air has water in it. The earth is mostly water.
Yeah.
Comment below, because I know somebody got the answer. So that's the question, bruh. What does that mean? The vault is in the midst of the waters. There's waters above, waters below. What does that mean? Please help us out. Help us out. We're not trying to go to hell.
No, y'all not trying to go to hell either. Some of y'all don't care, but for the ones that do.
All right, I got to continue from verse 9. And God said, let the water under the sky be gathered to one place and let dry land appear. And it was so. God called the ground land and gathered the waters he called seas. And God saw that it was good. Then God said, let the land produce vegetation. Oh, wait a minute. I was supposed to stop.
Yeah.
Oops. All right. Let the waters under the sky.
And God said, let the waters under the heaven be gathered together unto one place.
What are you reading yours from?
King James.
Because I think I want to read that too, because this is not saying heaven. This one is calling it the sky.
The sky.
So is heaven and the sky the same thing?
It gotta be, because yours say one thing, mine say another, but it's referring to the same thing.
So heaven is in the sky.
Yeah, heaven is in the sky. Heaven is in the sky, guys.
Heaven is hey, don't come for us. This is what it says. If you have your Bible out and following like you're supposed to be, you would know this. You would know that this is what it's saying. We're not making this up. This is what it's saying, bro. Like, my mind is a little bit blown right now.
Yeah.
Let me ease that. My mind is blown. We're underwater. Wow.
So once upon a time, it was nothing but water.
Yes.
Nothing but
it was
water.
Nothing but water, and it was dark. It was dark
and water.
So is that the spirit realm? Darkness and water? Because the spirit, he hovered over the ocean. It says that in 1 or 2 or 3 or 4, one of them. It says that his spirit hovered over the waters, and it was dark. So there was nothing but water and darkness, before he created light.
Mm-hmm.
So is the spirit realm in darkness? That's where it began.
Yeah. That's where it began. You're right.
No shade, but this is what your Bible says. My Bible said the same thing. I don't understand it. I'm a little confused. That's crazy. Carry on. That be you, Tasha.
And we have some people that's scared of the dark, and that's where we come from.
And that's crazy because most movies condition us to be afraid of the dark. Because that's mostly where we get it from.
Because that's where we connect at, in the darkness. That's where it's at. When you meditate and want to get to your, that's where it's supposed to be. In the darkness. No light. In the darkness.
Wow.
They're trying to steer us away from the darkness.
Right. Because, you know, like as babies, we're not afraid of the dark. But as we grow up, we become afraid of the dark. Wow. That's deep.
Yes.
That's deep. All right. Carrying on. Carry on then.
Verse 11. We're at verse 11, guys. And God said, let the earth bring forth grass, the herb yielding seed. Herb. And the fruit tree yielding fruit after his kind, whose seed is in itself upon the earth, and it was so. And the earth brought forth grass, and herb yielding seed after his kind, and the tree yielding fruit, whose seed was in itself after his kind, and God saw that it was good. And the evening and the morning was the third day. And God said, I'm confused because in the beginning, he said the day was day and the night was night.
The evening was evening and the day was the first
No,
day.
in the beginning he said
the evening and there was morning the second day.
He said, and God called the light day and the darkness he called night. But hereafter is evening and morning, evening and morning, evening and morning.
So that's what I'm saying. Does the evening start the day? Because it's evening and morning and not morning and evening.
Or morning and night. We do it on video. That's a little confusing.
Question.
Okay. Yeah, question. Comment below. Okay. And God said, let there be lights in the firmament of the heaven to divide the day from the night. And let them go for signs and for seasons and for days and years.
But didn't he create light already up here somewhere?
Yeah, he did in the beginning.
Then he already created light back up here in verse.
So I guess he created it on earth, but now he's created it in the heavens. Because you see, it says, "Let them go for lights in the firmament of the heaven to give light upon the earth." And
in the firmament. Isn't there somewhere? Oh, fuck you. Oh, what? Don't judge me.
Okay. And let them,
All right, so it's me. It says, and let them. You read that part already. 15.
Yeah, we are
Okay.
16.
God made two great lights: the greater light to govern the day, and the lesser light to govern the night. He also made stars. God set them in the bolts of the sky to give them light on the earth, to govern the day and the night, to separate the light from the darkness. God saw that it was good, and there was evening and there was morning on the fourth day. He created light again, bro?
No, he created.
Nigga didn't pay the bill the first time?
I guess the light he made the first time wasn't light enough, wasn't bright enough, so it covered the whole earth. So that's why he put the stars.
Didn't he say he put the firmament in the sky? He said he put the light in the sky, not the firmament. Yeah, right. The same thing. He put the light in the firmament. He put the light in the sky. In the sky. He put the light in the sky. So, okay, so we got the light in the sky. I believe that's the sun and the moon. Obviously, right? That's what it got to be.
It said stars, but
he said he put the stars. Okay, he said, and so God created. No, that's too far.
And God
he said something about the stars putting up.
And
he
God
also
made two
stars.
great lights.
He
the
said
greater light to rule the day, and the lesser light to rule the night. He made the stars also. And God set them in the firmament of the heaven to give light upon the earth.
So he set them in the sky.
Yep.
He set the stars, the sun, and the moon in the sky, which is the firmament in the vault.
Yep.
Hold on. I'm making creme brulee. I'll show y'all a picture what it look like when it comes out. But hold on, I gotta go check my creme brulee. Alright. So, like I said, if you have answers to any of these questions, because me and my sister's trying to save our souls, comment the answers down below. Please and thank you. And also, like, comment, and subscribe, because I'm sure you want to save your soul too. I mean, like, who don't want to save their soul?
That part.
Sheesh! Alright, moving on. So, where we starting at? Okay, 20.
Yeah.
God said, let the waters teem with living creatures, let birds. See, I don't like this version. Because I like your version better. Okay, that's what we're going to do. We're going to stick back to the King James. And God said, let the waters bring forth abundantly the moving creatures that have life, the fowl that may fly above the earth in the open firmament of heaven. And God created great wells and every living creature that moveth, which the waters brought forth abundantly after their kind, and every winged fowl after its kind. And God saw that it was good. And God blessed them, saying, be fruitful and multiply. Fill the waters in the seas, and let the fowl multiply in the earth. And the evening and the morning were the 5th day. So we just started at 24. I think I read too much. Alright. So, is this saying that birds and stuff came from the water?
Yeah, that's what they say. All flying creatures and living creatures was fish. Yeah. And I read up on it. And that's exactly what they said. They even showed how it formed from a fish to a cow to a dragonfly,
a moose,
to a moose, to a bird. Like, yeah.
So there was nothing but water here, nothing but water in the Spirit of God. Creatures came from the waters and inhabited the earth.
They evolved over time. And then it says some of them was running, like from, sharks. They prey They was running on land, and it was just starting to evolve. Yeah. It's crazy. It was weird. They showed exactly how they evolved, and yeah.
So my thing
Look
is,
it up, you guys. You'll believe.
my thing is, a lot of Christians believe that it was 2,000 some odd years ago when Christ came and saved the earth, and the earth ain't but 2,000 years old. There's no way that evolution can happen in a mere 2,000 years. 2,000 years ago it was 1850 something.
Yeah.
Mm-mm. 2,000 years ago, I take that back. That would have been 200 years ago. It would have been the year 22. We started at 24.
Crazy. Okay. Verse 24, you guys. We have verse 24. For you just tuned in, Genesis 24. And God said, let the earth bring forth the living creature after his kind, cattle and creeping thing, and best of the earth after his kind. And it was so. And God made the best of the earth after his kind, and cattle after their kind, and everything that creepeth upon the earth after his kind. And God saw that it was good. And God said, let us make man in our image, after our likeness, and let them have dominion over the fish of the sea, and over the fowl of the air, and over the cattle, and over the earth, and over every creeping thing that creepeth upon the earth. So God created man in his own image. In the image of God created he him. Male and female created he them.
Adam and Eve?
Don't say Adam and Eve. It's
Wait a
male
minute. Wait a minute. We in Genesis 1,
yeah.
chapter what?
Chapter
24,
27.
It said God created a male and a female and gave them dominion.
So God created man in his own image. In the image of God created he him. Male and female created he them.
So he created a man and a woman together.
Yep.
Harpo, who this woman?
Yeah. So
Wait a minute.
Adam and Eve wasn't
even.
Yeah, that wasn't birth. There wasn't. It was this male and this female. So who is this male and who is this female?
Wait a minute. Okay.
Hello?
We still in the very first book, and there is already a female and a male that has been created.
Yeah. Male and female, they ain't got names yet, y'all. They just male. That's their names for now, male and female. Until further down the line, he was like, ooh, I can name these people.
Question. Who is this male and female? It says nothing about Adam and Eve. It says nothing about a rib. It says nothing about creating one person first to till some Garden of Eden. This is talking about two individuals being created simultaneously, like one after the other, like together, like in one space, one time. No one was taken from a rib. They were both created.
Yeah.
Who are these people?
Who is this male and this female? Let's see.
Oh yeah. Let's read my turn.
My turn.
Let's see. Well, I'm starting at
28.
God blessed them and said to them, be fruitful and increase in number. Fill the earth and subdue it. Rule over the fish in the sea, the birds in the sky, and over every little creature that moves on the ground. I'm supposed to be reading yours. Then God said, I give you every seed-bearing plant. 29. Hers sound more like what I'm used to. 29. Okay. And God said, behold. Oh, no, so I'm going to start at 29. I'm going to start back at 28.
Okay.
And God blessed them, and God said unto them, be fruitful and multiply and replenish the earth and subdue it, and have dominion over the fish of the sea, over the fowl of the air, over the living thing that moveth upon the earth. And God said, Behold, I have given you every herb-bearing seed which is upon the face of all the earth, and every tree in which is the fruit of a tree yielding seed. To you it shall be for meat.
Read that again.
The whole thing?
Just the last part.
And God said, Behold, I have given you every herb-bearing seed which is upon the face of all the earth, and every tree in which is the fruit of tree yielding seed. To you it shall be meat. So he gave this male and female dominion over the earth and told them, get busy, have kids, and take over the earth. Y'all have dominion over the earth.
Yeah, put them in charge to control
Of
everything.
every seed, everything. He put them in charge of everything.
And give it a little herb to call it.
Give it a little
You know what I'm
herb.
saying? Give it a little herb. You know?
Like every herb. You heard it first. It wasn't Adam and Eve, it was that male and female. They did it first, babe. That herb. Herb.
We just misusing it. We smoking it. We're supposed to be eating it. We're supposed to be using it for seasoning like oregano and, seasoning salt and all that is a herb.
He didn't say we couldn't smoke it. Not yet,
It's good
anyway.
for meat.
This is our meat. We burn our meat. We cooking it. That's what we doing. We cook it. We roll it. We light it.
Okay, we cook it out meat.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm trying to make me feel bad about this shit.
I don't feel bad either. I'm just saying. He keeps saying it's good for meat, so I figure we should be
It is our
cooking
meat.
with it, seasoning
We are
with
cooking.
it,
We season
and eating it.
We
like
are.
edibles, but
It is edible. We smoke it.
So it's good. It bears
It's good. God saw that it was good.
It was fit. Yeah, he said that.
He said it.
He said that.
Yeah,
and
don't
he
come for
saw
us.
it was good. So don't come for us, baby.
Come for your mama. No shade. No shade though. No shade. Okay. So you got 30 and 31. I don't even see 30. Yeah, read yours, cause mine is some other version. Mine is some other version. And we used to go to church a lot, so I know my version's kind of off. It kind of just stops. So we're gonna read the other version.
Okay, we're gonna start from 30, you guys. And to every beast of the earth, and to every fowl of the air, and to everything that creepeth upon the earth, wherein there is life, I have given every green herb for meats. And it was so good. Herb. Green. So.
And it was so. So don't come for us.
And it was so. Him, God,
Don't clap for us.
have given
Just clap back. Don't do
every green herb for meat. And it was so. So bad.
You heard. So don't argue with us.
It is what it is.
Don't come for us. Come for your
Don't-
mama.
yeah, don't
He
come for
said it
us.
himself.
Don't
The
come for
Bible
us.
says it. So don't try us.
Don't come
Don't.
for us. Don't do us. Okay. He sees and hears everything.
Everything.
And God saw everything that he had made, and behold, it was very good. And the evening and the morning was the sixth day.
The 6th day.
6 days.
So it's been 6 days. God created the heavens and the earth. He created light twice.
Yeah.
It's real. He did it twice. I don't know what happened the first time. They can't cut shit off because God forgot to pay the bill. I don't know. But he had to
do it right the first time.
He had to do it again.
He had to do it right. He had to get it right.
Right, no shade, no
He got it
shade.
right.
But
No shade.
yeah, we ain't throwing no
Better
shade.
get down.
He forgot to pay the bill, so
It's
he had to
good.
create
It's
light
good.
again in the firmament, which is the heaven, which is the sky, which is the vault.
Yes.
It says it. Pick up your Bible and read it. It says it. We ain't playing. We ain't playing.
All the names: the heaven, the vault, the sky, the firmament.
A man and a woman.
All one thing.
He created animals from water.
Adam and Eve.
Yeah.
It wasn't Adam and Eve. Just a male and female.
Who are these people, bruh? I know a lot of people speak about Lilith, how she was Adam's first wife, but Adam was not the first male. Y'all talk about this female Lilith. She might have been the first female, but who was the first male? It says it, bruh. It says it. And listen, don't come with us with some, oh, God came to me in my dream and told me that these people did not exist. Don't do it. Don't. Make it make sense.
And don't come for us to tell us that it's not in the Bible. We did not read that. Don't do that. No. I didn't see that nowhere in there. That you didn't read the Bible, baby. Okay? You did not read the Bible.
Listen, we claps back, so don't clap.
If you read it from front to back, but you didn't see none of that, you didn't read it. Stop lying.
You didn't read it. I mean, that's because people sitting in church skipping over these verses, and it don't make sense. You know what I'm saying? Because by then you done come to this verse about the male and the female. 30 weeks later, you forgot that it was in Genesis 1.
Yeah.
You know, you like, it don't make sense. You don't know about these people because you just throw it in there, something like out of nowhere. You know, read it straight up, front to back. That's what we're doing here. Who are these people? That's what's tripping me out.
I want to know who the male and the female was. Hopefully he tell us when we get further into the story.
And then why?
That's why we read it front to back. We ain't skipping nothing. We want all the shade.
And what's up with this light and more light and nothing night, daylight, night light, done light?
It's a lot of light.
It's a lot of light.
You gotta cover.
You got light over the earth. You got light under the water and the sky. You got a lot of light. You turned on the light a lot. Turn out the light. No. So, like I said, you got some answers. Comment below, but make it make sense because we tired of stuff that don't make sense. You know what I'm saying?
Hit that notification button and subscribe.
And our next video, we're gonna, I forget what we're doing in our next video.
We're doing a skit. Our next video will be a skit.
Okay, so our next video is gonna be a skit pertaining to what we just talked about today. Yes. So stay tuned for that. And then therefore after that, if nothing else comes in between that, we're going to start with Genesis chapter 2. Like, comment, and subscribe. We will see you later in the next video. Ciao. No shade. I'm trying to push it. You can't do it.